What's up, Aries? This is going to be your love check-in for the first half of January. This is for my Aries Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. The info for that is in the description box of the video. There tends to be a wait for a reading with me. If you wanted to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Aries, I'm going to do the usual check-in, the person on your mind, how are they feeling about you, then how do you feel about them, then the projected potential outcome for the first half of January. Anyone that's new to my channel, I infuse law of assumption, manifesting mindset into my content. My tarot readings are check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Aries, have manifested and selected out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Your desires are meant for you. If you want to manifest anything, you can have it. You have it. It exists. And if it just requires, if you want to change things, a shift in the version of you that you're being, and a reselection of the version of the person. The circumstances never matter. Everything on the outside is just a reflection of your present state of consciousness. You just need a shift in focus. Please go and have a look at my other content and other content online. And I teach as I go. Okay? All right, Aries, how is this person feeling about you as we move into the first half of January? Let's have a look. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. There's been a lot of sitting and waiting to see how things play out. The Empress card, though, and the 7 of Swords. There seems to have been some trust issues, and we've got 4 of Wands issues when it comes to stability, house and home. Empress card would really be about nurturing the connection. It can be about children, marriage, commitment, growth, expansion. But 7 of Swords is either there's been an avoidance of some kind, or there's some trust issues around that. Maybe the potential for that, or something that's transpired that has caused, some fear or distrust. We do have 10 of Cups, the Star card, and the Queen of Pentacles, but they are still very much hoping to have the 10 of Cups with you, Aries, which is the happily ever after, the hope and the wish. And maybe they want to heal with you. On this timeline, there's nothing to heal, guys, if we don't focus. I'm going to get to your side of the street, Aries, and I'll explain what I'm saying. But even on this timeline, they have hopes and they want to have a new start with you, or a reinvigoration. They're very passionate about you. Ace of Wands and the Magician card. And they're all in the upright, Aries. I mean, I have a 2 of Wands in the reverse. So the only thing that I'm getting is something has caused some trust issues when it comes to the future vision, as I said, because the 2 of Wands is like, what's the plan normally? And because it's in the reverse, it seems that that's been the case. It's been like there's been no plan or direction, or maybe indecision. But they're still hanging on to hope, Aries, and they see 10 of Cups with you, and they see, Queen of Pentacles is the loyal, committed, stable queen. They're manifesting that with you, Aries. I mean, 2 of Swords, if it's been stuck, they want to come unstuck. There's that Empress card there. So they see the potential to grow and expand with you. Empress is the wife and the mother. It seems to be what they're manifesting. But you're the manifester, Aries. They're just you pushed out. So if this is what you want, persist. Okay, so this is what you've manifested. Let's have a look. Yeah, we do have a Knight of Wands in the reverse. So if it's been a little stuck or a bit stop-start, Knight of Wands in the reverse can be a bit the shadow Knight of Wands. So I did say to you that maybe there has been some energy of trust issues, whether this is actually leading to the 10 of Cups, the long-term vision. They feel 10 of Cups like you are the happily ever after. Knight of Wands in the reverse, that can be like questioning a little bit. So Aries, if that's been the energy between the 2 of you, trust issues, This can be, I hate labels, guys. My regulars will know why, like the player energy, which again, it could be unfounded. It could be a fear. But no, that's not what we want to focus on. If that's been manifested, that kind of an energy or a dynamic, this person, first of all, still has hope and wants the 10 of Cups and is very passionate about you. If it's just been stop-start for some reason or there's been indecision, they're still manifesting the commitment with you now. So we don't need to focus on anything before. We only need to focus on the moment and what you really want, okay? But Knight of Wands, so that can be a little bit of that fling energy, or it can be that it's just been more passion, less stable. But we've got a King of Cups, Aries. So they feel love for you. They feel not just the passion. And by the way, this would be the new start. So even if this is just that it stopped for a moment, this is reinvigoration. And then the Moon card is in the reverse with the Three of Wands in the upright. So I think there's something to do with this, not, you know, maybe going between the hope for the future and then maybe not trusting so much the future, because the Three of Wands can be waiting a little bit. Now, some of you, the stop-start energy, it could be because you're separated by distance with this person, and that can cause maybe some trust issues. In other extreme cases, the Moon card in the reverse and the Knight of Wands, maybe there has been a stop or indecision, because up till now, Moon card in the reverse can be things that were revealed in relation to why there's stop-start energy. For some of you, if it's been non-committal to date, maybe that's other energies that have been in the mix, okay? And there might be some hurt feelings around that. Now, again, guys, you've manifested everything, so don't take this the wrong way. But if there's a version of a person where you want that future, but then there's been some instability, we just focus on the version that we want, that is stable and ready, and it exists. And you can look at my last video on revision if there's pain connected to it, or you can just do affirmations for what you want. Doesn't matter. But some of you also, it could be trust issues around third parties, like exes and stuff. Three of Swords, okay? And that could have been stalling the connection and a fear, right? Moon card is really fears, shadow stuff. But this is looking really like positive, Aries, in terms of their feelings and intentions towards you. So why don't we look, and as I said, fears, Eight of Swords, it's in the reverse. So they want to break free from any fears or limitations that have caused stalling. This can be the mind as well. So yes, they're not robots. They have their own thing. They could have a fear around, they could have had fear around this not having a future potential, or fears of commitment in some cases, or old fears connected to trust. And that was stalling the connection. But then these main cards are really good. So let's look at you, Aries. I mean, let's see what's going on, and I will get the oracle cards. What do you want, Aries, in this situation? Taurus, Libra energy, Aquarius energy, Virgo, Gemini energy, Pisces energy. What do you want as we move into the first half of January, Aries? What do you want? I mean, the Moon card in the reverse, that can be like secrets revealed, and Three of Swords, but that could also be, for some of you, that's past stuff. Well, it could be past stuff between the two of you that's stalled things. If that's the case, guys, like I said, you can fuck it off. If you want this, then you just need to revise. If you find it unforgivable, things that have happened between the two of you, well, then get yourself another specific person, guys, right? I don't want to hear any more in the comments about why would you want someone for X, Y, and Z and what they did. It's not that kind of channel. But for some of you, this is actually pain connected to other past, like Three of Swords could be an ex, where things were, you know, not so good, and there's a fear of the past repeating, something like that. What do you want with them, Aries? Five of Cups, also. You're also crying over spilt milk. And then I saw the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So you could be carrying a little bit of this doubt, Aries, that this can lead to Ten of Cups, the happily ever after, and the Five of Cups and Five of Swords is the mind again. Maybe holding on to old spilt cups from the past. And for the small portion of you where things were stalled and there's hurt feelings, you could be a little bit in this loss around that. So those that want it, let it go. Guys, only focus on the preferable version. They don't have free will in your reality. They will show up and conform according to what you are focused on. So take your focus away. For those that want it. Four of Cups. So you seem to be not sure, or sometimes you feel like maybe there's a fear of disappointment here. Four of Cups can be emotional rejection. So part of you might feel like what you put on the table, what you put out there isn't really taken. But then you have Six of Cups, which is reconciliation. It also could be that your past history there's a story you have around emotional rejection. Okay, Six of Cups. So it may not be this person, though some of you, yes. But again, law of assumption anyway. If this is something that keeps coming up for you, it's everything on the outside is a mirror reflection of you, your assumptions, your beliefs, your thoughts that are being projected out. So Aries, if you want this person, first of all, Six of Cups, maybe you're wanting to reconcile issues with this person, or you need to reconcile issues from your past where you have a fear of rejection or not being enough or something. You're manifesting each other. But Aries, you are the king or queen manifester in your reality. So even if they are manifesting you, Magician card, and it looks nice what they're manifesting, if you want the nice parts, you just need to only focus on what you're manifesting, the most preferable version. Okay, guys? Seven of Pentacles. You're invested and you have a foundation with this person. What's on the bottom? The Fool card is in the reverse. Some of you are dealing with a person where there's distance or travel involved, and there might be uncertainty because it's like, are you ready to take a leap of faith, or a move might be involved or something like that. The Fool card in the reverse is also just like maybe things feel risky. And if you're dealing with a situation where in the recent past things felt disappointing, you might be half-half between manifesting and wanting it, and then fear of disappointment and fear like it's a risk, okay? Or that's been your past generally, and you have a fear that this is a risk. So deal with that, okay? The outside is just going to confirm what you believe. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse with the Three of Pentacles. You're wanting cooperation. A lot of Pentacles here, so career and work might be playing into this as well. Like, you know, you might be feeling like, I don't know, am I ready to really go for this? I'm very focused on career. This person seems to be wanting something very stable and committed now in this present check-in. If they weren't in the recent past, they seem to be very focused on that. Now, if you're feeling unsure about this, or you're still projecting the old story onto them, change your dominant assumptions. Otherwise, they will confirm whatever you keep projecting. I mean, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, it could be that it did stop, but now, you know, with cooperation, you're manifesting, it seems, from the Seven of Pentacles. You want to build off the groundwork that you have with them. Some of you are like, you know, like I said, there could be just this focus on career, or you're connected through a network as well. And I don't know, what's this Three of Pentacles all about? The World. Something to do with work and career. I mean, it also could be, like I said, the World is about distance, relocation. So maybe this would be like you'd have to make a big change, or you feel that way. Guys, this is all circumstantial and it doesn't really matter. Otherwise, this would be about closing out an old cycle that you have, I would say, Aries. If it's played out between the two of you, some kind of a rejection wound, again, like I said, it was pushed out in one version or state of consciousness, so let it the fuck go if you want it, and don't waver. Or the World card is closing out old cycles that you have generally, okay? And maybe you do want accomplishment with this person, so then focus on that, okay? Yeah, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. So you're both very passionate about each other. So that's definitely coming through. There's a passionate new start as we move through January. You've got the Empress in the reverse, Aries. There's an Empress in the upright, there's an Empress in the reverse. So This person could very well be manifesting you, seeing you like as the potential for growth, expansion. Empress in the reverse is not a very confident energy. So you might waver between confidence in this and lack of confidence. Empress in her balance, and it's not gender specific, in her balanced energy, divine feminine energy, which even masculines have in them, but like this shadow energy is not very loving of self. So, and this is the check-in now as you watch this video. And if it doesn't resonate, guys, don't fucking take it anyway. But if this is the issue that is coming up, something here is challenging your self-worth or feeling lovable, could actually be issues to do with a mummy figure, then nip it in the bud, okay? Because the outside is going to reflect some fear or assumption you have about love, about yourself, about the way people show up in love. That could be your history. Six of Cups is childhood stuff for some of you, okay? But you don't need to identify as that version. There's a version of Aries that is self-confident, self-loving, and absolutely receives the love that Aries deserves, and it's available, and this is exactly how people show up, and this person. So even on this timeline, it looks good. If there has been some past hurt between you specifically, they want to work it out. They have passion for you. They have hope for the connection. Yes, there have maybe been some trust issues. For some of you, shit might have hit the fan. Not all of you, but maybe secrets have come to light, maybe because there was some trust issues. Very small portion of you, something collapsed circumstantially. And I already said, if you can't let that go, then there's, fuck it. Like, don't bother, okay? If you want to keep blaming the mirror, blaming and shaming and everything. And for those of you that do, understand that you can have the version that you want. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I don't know, guys. Let's see. Okay, opposites attract. Lessons, not your usual type. Different spiritual beliefs has come out. That could be a thing, that might have caused some friction or lack of direction. Also doesn't matter, guys, so don't focus on it as a block. Okay, yeah, childish, immature. So some of you, it might be that this has been lacking direction because there's been a bit of this sort of like immaturity, but it seems that this person, like I said, their intention is actually to nurture and grow things. Determined, persistent, still holding on, flowers, gifts. Maybe that's what's coming through as well in first half of January. Ignore that. Okay, twin flame, runner, chaser, divine timing. I don't care about divine timing, guys. Everything exists in the now. Because this Knight of Pentacles also can be someone that you've been connected to for a while, and it might feel like it's been taking a long time, and that's been disappointing. But that's, again, one timeline, and you're manifesting that. So this whole unreadiness, even if they said they're not ready, Aries, first of all, on this timeline, you might be partly manifesting the one that is ready, which exists, and then moving into, no, they don't really want me, and then they say, oh, I'm not ready, and you justify all the reasons, so they will just say exactly where your thoughts are going. Oh, I'm not ready, I don't know, I've got issues, or Knight of Wands for some of you, like this could have been the past, someone that was showing up a bit childishly or non-committal or something like that. But that's half that is you, Aries. Everything is you, pushed out. Yeah, hurting. That's that Three of Swords, guys. Crying, pain and sorrow. Because trust issues, okay? Now, that could be a theme. There could be a bit of a theme with this between the two of you. And to be honest, that could be an old theme each of you have. And that could get ping-pongs back and forth with this runner-chaser shit. So nip that in the bud. You don't need to wait for them to heal that or change. There you pushed out and you're the dominant mirror, and there's a version of you that doesn't have trust issues and they don't have trust issues, and you guys are perfect. So look at my other content. It will explain it better. There is definitely passion coming through. They're still holding on, persistent. So nip the shit in the bud by not focusing on it. Anything you focus on stays in your awareness. The circumstances do not matter. The outside shifts for you. Okay, nothing to change itself, and go into the imagination and only focus on the parts you like. Okay, because it exists. You're not calling it into existence. Okay, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask, the moon. So there's a bit of this runner chaser, avoiding maybe, but persistence. Now, Aries, if you feel this person's holding back or wearing a mask, you, again, like I said, guys, sorry, it's not for everyone. This is a different channel. You have, they're your projection. They're you pushed out. So you have selected version of person that seems to be avoidant or whatever label you want to give it. So, and equally, Aries, that could be you. It could be a tit for tat, runner chaser, runner chaser. So just know you're completely open. Everyone's perfect. You've always been perfect. You're emotionally available with one another. You have the most loving, fulfilling relationship. Now, attraction. Okay, Ace of Wands. Chemistry. Wow. Lots and lots of attraction and chemistry. Soulmate. Okay, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So the trust issues, again, not feeling safe, that could be a theme that you have, Aries, and then a certain dynamic plays out. It might not be the first time this dynamic has played out with them or before. Okay, so change the dynamic by changing the story and the assumptions. They must change. They must show up differently for you, or break a cycle. Aries, break a cycle. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your own innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that deception doesn't have to be cheating and stuff. It can be holding back. And if you've manifested the version of the person you're assuming or seeing as holding back, you need to change the story about them, and they're just your mirror. So I challenge you, Aries. It could be that it's your fears that are then being reflected back. So I see them wanting to get to know you, manifesting that. There is passion and chemistry. There is hope for the future. There has been a bit of this trust issues, questions, is this one-sided, detached? So if you want to go from the hot and cold to the hot, 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 it's absolutely available in there now. So just focus only on that, okay? All right, I hope and intend that was helpful to some of you. Did I read the signs? I hope so, guys. Sorry, long day. Aquarius, I think I said Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini. Okay, guys, I hope it resonated, and I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'll check in 2 weeks' time.